All right, we are rocking. We are rocking. Let me make sure we are live on Facebook. Holy cannoli, we are back. Hello, everyone. All right, we are doing the same. So let me just make sure we are officially live on Facebook. We are live on Instagram. We are live on all the places to make sure we are totally solid and we are not going to lose out on this awesome training here. So if you are on Instagram, I am writing this down. So if you guys need the link to Facebook or anything like that, please let me know. I'm going to share this into my Facebook group. Oh my God, I'm so excited to be back in my community, in my group, in my world. I'm so thrilled. So we are going to be talking today about the sales plan to close 10 clients in 30 days and what that actually looks like. So hello, Kelly. Good to see ya. All right, let's freaking rock it and let's go. So, okay, I'm going to post this here. We're going to tag a few people, get everything ready to go, and then we're just going to dive straight in. And it looks like we are officially live and everything is good. Come say hi as you are watching. If you are watching the replay, please let me know. Just comment replay. I love reading every single comment. So at everyone, let me tag people and then let's get rocking and rolling. So do you guys have a Black Friday plan? I'm curious. Do you guys have a Black Friday plan? What's going on there? So let me see if I can get some people tagged. What are you doing for Black Friday? What are you thinking of doing? Do you guys have it already worked out? We are going to be doing a little bit of that and figuring out what needs to happen here. I'm just tagging a few people that wanted to be tagged, but it looks like they're not quite able to be so all good. We're just gonna move on. Okay, so with that said, let's get followers. Hi, who's all here? Let's figure out your plan because we're going to get you to 10 clients in 30 days on a regular basis. And, if you're here right now, I know you're probably craving that consistency in your income. Do we all feel that? Just say yes in the comments. I want more consistency. I want more things going on for me. And so, if you're not right now, you will have that. And I just want you to keep that in mind. So let me introduce myself really quickly. Hey, Shannon, here with you. Okay, good. Hello, we are here. I am Brooke Allison. I am a mind shift expert and an achievement strategist. So what I do is I actually help people collapse time around their next $100,000. And so what we do there is we pair together proven strategy and energy activation to really have you excel. My full focus is how do we get you paid in as little as 7 hours and per client. So per lead, how can we get you paid in as little as 7 hours per lead? And so I'm telling you, the system works so incredibly well. And it doesn't need a 20-step launch strategy. It doesn't need a freebie that collects dust. Okay. It needs something that actually creates real buzz. And so we're here today because I know you guys want a real sales plan, one that actually gets you results in real time. And with that kind of clarity, energy, and action, that's how we're going to make things move. So today, what I'm going to walk you guys through, which I'm super excited, is the exact 6 C's. So you heard me right. A C. Is that a C or is this a C? Let me know which one is right. But the 6 C's that I've used to land not just a few clients, but actually hundreds of clients at this point. And it's the same thing that my clients are doing. We're getting really consistent with our action and how to actually sign 5 to 10 clients a month alone. So we will be covering all of that today. I do have my whiteboard. So if you're going to be following along, just comment following along. If you're on Instagram, you guys, you're not gonna be able to see this that well, but I can take a picture. If you guys want a picture of my whiteboard, just comment picture and I will send that to you in a private message later today. Okay. So let me tell you where the system came from, because there was a moment in my business that I was doing all of the things. I was literally doing all of the things. I was, going live and I was posting and I was doing the social media stuff and I was emailing and I was getting emails and I was going to networking events and I was doing everything under the sun. Hey, Bex, good to see you, my friend. And to be honest with you, nothing was clicking in my business. It felt really disconnected, and the call to actions were not converting. I was not getting people to actually say yes, they wanted the thing. I felt like, the whole old saying of throwing spaghetti at the wall, and you're like, I hope it works. I hope someone buys. I actually did 50 sales calls before I signed my first client, you guys, 50. And so what I realized is, I didn't need another strategy. What I needed was an actual structure that I could believe in. Like, do you know what it feels like to believe in your system? Like to believe in the sales system that you have to where it just works? Do you know what that feels like? Because it's so good. When you know and trust your system and your flow and your sales skills and your offer and everything like that, it's just going to be so much easier. And I'm all for easy, simple sales. My clients know I've been preaching this forever. If you're down for easy and simple, put that in the comments. Let me know. Easy and simple. So I wanted something that aligned with my energy that actually helped me sell daily so I could start making money daily. I was like, why can't I make money daily? Of course I can. And so I wanted a system that moved people to yeses all of the time. That's where the 6Cs are going to come in, okay? And they have changed everything, not just for me, but for my clients that I've actually used to help scale their system. So, what we're going to be covering again is the 6Cs. So, 6Cs. Again, if you want me to actually send you a picture of this, just comment picture and I will send you a picture of my whiteboard as we're going through this, but you can follow along as well. So, what do we need to close more sales? Now, you guys, if you want an entire Black Friday plan, I'm actually going to be coaching a small group of entrepreneurs for free. I'm going to coach you for free for 5 days. Okay. I'll take you through the exact way of how you're going to have a killer Black Friday offer, number one. Okay. So, what we're going to do to actually get an offer that's going to sell. Then I'm going to build out your plan with you, showing you some of the top tips of how to have a behind the scenes sale that will actually generate more clients. And so I'll take you through it for free. If you want to come to the Black Friday success plan, where we'll build out your whole Black Friday success plan, just comment clients, CLIENTS, comment clients, and we'll get you locked in. And so we'll absolutely have you come. Now, the first C that we're going to focus on, number one, is clarity. Okay. Now I know this is like an unsexy vision of like what clarity. Yeah. But you guys have to realize that everything we do, everything we do starts with being completely clear. You need to be crystal clear on a few things. Okay. Here's what we need. We need to be clear on your plan. We need to be clear on your goals. Yep. We need to be clear on the transformation you're providing. We need to be clear on your messaging, what you're offering and who it's for. And I would even go to say, I would be clear on my stories, my own stories, so like my own transformation as well. So without clarity, you guys, nothing else will work. I've been saying this for a really long time. This has been one of my staple taglines for years, is that if you're not making the cash flow that you desire, your cash flow has a direct tether to your confidence. And your confidence has a direct tether to clarity. So if we're not confident in something, that just means we don't have the clarity yet. So that's a 3-step process there. Helene said, did you create post about a shopping spree? Or you did create post about a shopping spree for the end of the year. Awesome. Unless if you have wildly hot leads, that strategy may or may not work. So we're going to figure out a better strategy of how we can get you paid for Black Friday. Okay. So you can actually have a huge income boost and actually, if you, like I said, I'm going to do the whole plan. You guys, last year I was in Mexico and I was getting paid for my Black Friday sale and the way that I ran the sale. So if you guys want the details on all that, I'll spill all of the beans. I will literally tell you exactly what I did. We'll start building out your content of what you can put out there. We will also build out your plan, what you're going to do each day, all of those good things. So if you want that plan, if you want me to spill the beans, just comment clients, CLIENTS, and I will coach you through the whole plan on how to have a killer Black Friday sale. We'll also talk about how do I make this system actually repeatable so I can have repeatable clients, okay? Not just for Black Friday. Does that sound good? All right, cool. Comment clients. All right. So when we don't have clarity, I'm telling you, nothing else is going to work. Nothing is going to work in your plan and your strategy. You're literally going to be doing all of these things. And this is what your energy feels like. It feels like I'm doing all this stuff. I'm doing all this stuff. I'm doing all this stuff. And it's not working. And that sucks. Can we all agree? Can you just say it sucks in the comments? It freaking sucks. Okay. So with that, when you have clarity, we can move with precision and we can speak with confidence. And when we have more confidence, you're going to have way more cash flow. Awesome. Sounds good. I mean, you guys, I'm not going to harp. I'm not going to harp on clarity because I know you guys get it. But there's those key pieces of what we need to be clear on specifically when it comes to your business. And that will bring us to number 2, which obviously what we're doing is we're expanding that 3-step system from when it comes to clarity, confidence, cash flow. We're doing an expansion. We're actually doing 6 steps to this. Okay. The second step is going to be the confidence. Again, if you guys need a picture of this, because I know like if you're on a different platform, if you're on Instagram or something, you're not going to be able to see this. I will send you personally a picture of this at the end. Just comment picture and I'll send it to you. So with clarity comes confidence. So we've touched on this before. I've done a lot of trainings on confidence specifically because I truly believe that's where the shift becomes cash generating. When you have more confidence, especially in your system, that it brings you clients consistently, that's huge. So confidence, what this does, you guys, is it fills the gap. It fills the gap between, I hope this works, and it is working. Of course it's working. Of course this is happening for me, right? So when we're clear and we're confident, we start to become really magnetic. Have you guys ever experienced where sometimes the things just happen and you're like, oh, that was so fun. That was so cool. I can't believe that happened. That's amazing. Like, wow, that just happened for me. That's incredible. And so that is what the energy that we're looking for. The energy that we're looking for. So people trust your energy before they ever see that offer. But if they can't trust your energy, if they can't trust your competency, if they can't trust that you've got it going on and you're confident and clear on those things that we mentioned earlier, right? They're not even going to get to your offer. And I can't tell you the amount of times, and is everybody doing live videos? Live videos is a really great way to build trust, to build certainty in you. I have had so many clients watch a live video before and then go through a conversion event and then decide, okay, I'm in, I'm ready to pay in full. And so we have to have that journey and we're going to build that out, but you've got to be confident. Okay. If you look at some of the top people that you feel like are really killing it in the online space, they've mastered their confidence, they've mastered their marketing, and they've mastered their sales. And so you may need to look at, okay, well, what do I need to work on mastering more? What do I need to work on mastering more? Okay, let's do the number 3 because these 2 are easy. All right. These 2 are easy. Now, number 3 is connection. Okay. So number 3, and let me move. Oh no! We're down. We're back up. You guys, I am like, we're okay. Okay. We are I'm running into my thing here. Can you guys still see my screen okay? Can you guys see everything? All right, cool. We are fumbling through it today and we are rocking it still. So, all right. Number 3, connection. Okay. Connection is your daily process. Yeah. Beck said party. All right, let's freaking go. Okay. So connection is your daily practice. Okay. You got to treat people. And I love, you know what? I love that just happened. I love that I just knocked over my phone. I love that that was so real. What a real moment and real time. And you know what? It's fine. Like, I really don't care. It's silly. It's fun. It's human. And that's the key. I don't know what happens to y'all. When we get on this thing that's a screen, for some reason, all of a sudden, people forget that we're human and we're human behind this screen. So what I want you to do is treat people like they're actually humans. I know it's like it's rocket science, right? So the connection is the currency of trust. And trust, you guys, it's going to drive your sales. So if you're not building any trust, which we just talked about, a live video is a great way to build trust, right? Your confidence, these are all layering on top of each other. And so connection builds a lot of trust. Are you starting conversations? Are you complimenting someone? Could you go out and compliment 10 people today and just build a connection? Could you go make friends? Be in their world, show up in their DMs, comment, cheer them on, actually engage. You guys, if you create a 2-week process of engagement into a DM, you are going to build such a strong connection with someone. Let them feel your presence, let them feel your power, let them feel seen. Because when someone feels seen and understood, and they realize that you've got the opportunity to solve their problem, it's going to be so easy. So how do we create raving fans? How do we create an idea where people are giving you referrals, where they're sending people to you, when they're leading people to into your conversion events? We do that through connection. And this connection piece, when you have this, it makes people want to be in your energy and your offers. Now, I'm telling you, if I learned anything the last few weeks of not having my main account on Facebook and not having access to that, it's there are so many ways to generate leads. There's so many ways to build connections, but I'm telling you, Facebook is the easiest, simplest way to get paid in 7 hours. I can literally tell you to a T exactly why. Because people are where they're already spending their time. So you need to think about, where is my client spending their time so I can create more connection. And it's easy when notifications are regular. So just keep that in mind, okay? We've tried a few different things, but I'm telling you, that's what works the best. Once we have the connection, you have to have the consistent content. That's number 4. Are we following along? Type 4 in the chat if you got it going, okay? Again, if you need this picture, just comment picture and I'll send it to you at the end of this. Okay, content. Now, a lot of you guys are messing up a little bit because you're not, like, you're showing up, but not in a way that's creating a lot of energy or a lot of buzz. There are specific posts that actually boost engagement more than anything else. So, hi, Micah, good to see you. So, hey, Lauren, good to see you. There are certain posts that will actually start boosting your engagement. So before Facebook decided to disable me, and we're back now, we're like, so grateful, thank you. Okay, my post started getting 30 comments per post, 50, 80, 100 likes per post. You guys, it wasn't like that. If you would go look at my old content, gosh, like a year ago even, my content like a year ago, 18 months ago, my engagement was crap. I would maybe have 5 likes. I would maybe have 1 comment. Like, most of the time it was my family. And I've been doing this for 8 years. I've been doing this for 8 years, and that was my engagement. There's a few shifts that I made, especially when it comes to your content. The thing I'll tell you right now is do more celebrations, but I'll give you the exact framework in the Black Friday game plan, because we're going to create a lot of engagement to have a really killer Black Friday sale. So if you guys want to come to your success plan, I'll help you build out the whole offer, the whole plan for your Black Friday sale so you can actually sell it. Like, this is how I made money when I was in Mexico on the beach while doing this. Okay, it was so simple, and we'll simplify your whole Black Friday process. Just comment clients in the comments and we'll get you locked in. Okay. So once you have your clarity, you've got the confidence, you're starting to make connections. You've got to create actual potent content that actually activates your people, like your specific clientele. Your specific clientele is different. Now, here's a little tip I can give you. Are you guys ready for a tip? Comment tip so I know you're listening. So I know you're in. I know you're in. Because before I give you this tip, the reality is you don't have to go viral. Okay, that, yay. Can I get a yay for that? So if you want a tip, let me know. Put tip in the chat, in the comments. You don't have to go viral. You don't have to post every single day. That's also not necessary. And I love it, Bex. That's awesome. You don't have to post every single day. Thank goodness. We have to post the right thing from the right energy. So a big way of how you're going to get into the right energy. Are you listening? All right, Beck said tip. All right, sweet deal. Here's my tip. What I want you to do is I want you to look at every single offer that you have for sale. Now, in reality, you guys, when we look at your entire offer product funnel, you really should only have one core offer that we're focused on. And you can have a downsell and an upsell, but we shouldn't have a ton of offers. Okay. If we have a ton of offers, we need to have a conversation about how you're actually making money. Hey, Sophia, good to see you. Now, with that said, here's the tip. Look at your offers that you currently have. I want you to write down, who is this offer not for? This offer is not for someone who doesn't want to pay their bills. This is not for someone who is going to half-ass the strategy. It's not for someone who doesn't believe in themselves. It's not for someone who is thinking small. It's not for someone who wants to get rich quick. Okay, who is it for? And the more you can get clarity on who this is for. One, what's happening is your conscious awareness is actually bringing the evidence of that into your mind. So you're bringing the conscious awareness evidence of who your client is and who this offer is for. You guys want to make more sales, yeah? Say yes. Let me know. Because this is huge. When we can bring something into our conscious awareness, we're constantly looking on an energetic level and a mindset level and a psychological level for that specific person. You're going to start weaning people out, but you're also creating content with the mindset of who this person, who is this for? And you guys, if they come for your content, they're here for your offer. They just haven't gotten to experience a sale yet. So we got to get them into your sales experience, your entire funnel of how you're going to get paid in 7 hours. You guys, we got to get you bingeable. I'm going to help you become bingeable. Okay? We got to get you bingeable. You are the new Netflix for your ideal client. Can I get a hell yeah for that? So that's what we're looking at. We are looking at how do we actually activate our conscious awareness. Now, would you guys like an example of why this works? Comment example if you want. Otherwise, I can move on. Okay, I'm going to keep going, but if you want an example, I will absolutely tell you exactly why this works so I can show you how this is working, how this works for you. Okay, so let me know if you want an example, because that tip will actually change your content creation, and then focus on actually doing more milestone posts where you're celebrating. That's how I'm able to get 30 to 80 comments on every single post, especially on Facebook, because I built it up there. We're going to be building it up on Instagram next. If you guys want the content framework, I'm going to teach it to you. I'll give you the whole breakdown. I'll help you actually make the post so that we can get more engagement so you can sell your Black Friday offer. So again, I'm going to take you through all of that in the Black Friday success plan, because I'm going to coach you for 5 days for free through your offer. We'll do the offer creation, we'll do your plan, we'll do your content plan, and we'll actually talk about how could you make this more longevity. Like, how do I create this effect every single month, not just for Black Friday? If you want to come to that for free, just comment clients and I will get you locked in. Okay. Helene wants an example. Okay. So let's do this. Okay. I want you to look around your place. Okay, so look around everything you've got. So in front of me, you guys, I've got windows. So I've got leaves, I've got trees, I've got this white thing here. I've got some things. So I just want you to look around and look for everything that you see that's black. So what do you see? And just comment below. What do you see that's black? So, okay, already we've got my fan. My fan is black. I don't know if you can see it or not. This is black. This piece right here. Got this. My pen is black, right? This is black. I've got my awards up here. So I've got an award up here and over here. Those are both black. Hey, George, good to see ya. So look around your space and tell me what's black in the comments. My curtain rods are black. My cute little like decoration over here is black. I actually have a lot. My pants are black. Yeah, so look around and find things that are black. Okay. Now, if you're driving, please be safe. Okay. What I want you to do is close your eyes and just get into the moment and just keep picturing those things that are black. What are those things that you notice that are black? Now, out loud, I want you to tell me all the things that you saw that were pink. What was pink? Could you do it? Tell me what happened for you. Let me know in the comments. What happened? Because what happens when something's in your conscious awareness, you're always seeking evidence of its truth. You're always looking for that thing. So you're consciously looking for the thing that you are focused on. So when we have that tip, if you actually utilize that tip and start journaling on that and focusing on that, and then every day you come, when you get into content creation mode, hell freaking yeah, I know a lot of you guys are using ChatGPT and all the things too. Love that. It's great to help accelerate it, especially when you have a twin. But when we're writing your content, we're now focused, reread who this is for. Because that's also going to increase your confidence and your clarity. Again, I'll get you guys a picture of this if you want it. Just comment picture and we'll get you locked in. Let me know how that worked. But when it comes to content, you got to say what matters. Say what moves. Say what sells. Like if they're meant to see it, they will. We were talking the other day, and one of my clients is dealing with a low open rate. That's because a lot of his audience is really cold. So a big way of how we're going to increase your audience is getting raving fans, which comes through your content, especially when you actually have the credibility of what you have to offer. So what I want you to know is, yes, we want numbers, but focus on the magic. Just trust that the person that is meant to see this piece of content is going to see this piece of content. Okay. But they're only going to see it if you post it, if you actually get consistent with that. Is that making sense? So once we have the clarity, confidence, connection, content, we're going to move on to number 5. So number 5 here, number 5 is actually the conversion point. So I'm going to get into the convert. Okay. Deborah said when you focus on one thing, the others fade away. Exactly. Like we're not able to actually identify it. So now we're looking at your actual sales system. A lot of you guys are running sales plays that worked back in 2017. They worked in 2017. They don't work anymore. And I get it because that was me. Okay? You're running plays that worked in 2020. They don't work anymore. Those sales plays don't work as much. Now, I truly, on the contradictory, I do believe that every strategy, if you put a lot of effort and energy into it, it can work really well. Okay. I do believe that. But here's the deal. Certain things, especially in the online space, especially if you're growing organically, which I love growing organically. I love making money for things that I intend to do for free. And so that's what we're focused on, is how can we grow and have a low overhead and really actually make an impact and all of that. So 2017 sales play. Oh God. I think like a traditional launch doesn't work as well as it did, especially if you don't have a warm audience. Okay. So like a traditional 6-week launch, it's just not the play anymore. I would say going from one sales call into the sale, it just doesn't work anymore. People need more time. You need like a proper 2-call close minimally, a minimum 2-call close, but usually that strategy has a middle piece to that. And a lot of people don't have that available. So that just doesn't work anymore. Another 2017 sales play. Okay. I used to be able to promote my Facebook group and have that go viral before viral was even a thing. That doesn't work anymore. It just doesn't. People are skeptical. People are, they've been burned before, which freaking sucks. Okay. Like I care so much about every single person that I help, that I work with, that I touch, that I talk to. Like I genuinely like it breaks my heart that people get more out of a sales conversation with me than they get in months. I literally, a client just told me the other day, she told me, like, I have a video of this. If you guys want to see the video, I'll give you the video because I'm not making this shit up. I have a video of her literally saying, I literally learned more in 20 minutes with you than I did in 3 months in my program. I will send you the video. Literally, her name is Lillian. She goes on to say that I'm one of her favorite people, that I've changed her life. If you want the video, I'll send it to you because I'm all about capturing this proof of this shit works. Literally, Tiani, she's a brand new client. We're celebrating her. She did what I said. I have a whole video on how, like, for my clients, on what to do to get your next 5 clients. I literally have, here's exactly what you're going to do to get your next 5 clients. She did that. She got 9 people interested in literally a few days, and she signed her first client from her first conversion event. That's insane. In literally less than 10 days of working together. So why not you? Why not you? But we have to have a conversion event because so yeah, Beck said, yeah. Another thing I don't think is working anymore is a webinar to sale, unless if it's a really low price and you give enough. But the webinar to sale is really difficult because a lot of sales happen on a more personal level. So that's why this connection piece, a lot of people are missing number 3. If you're missing number 3, how could we possibly get to number 5? But at one time, we didn't need all of that. We have to extend the journey a lot more now than we needed to back in 2017. Let me tell you, it was a lot different. I could get people onto sales calls with just one post. Now it's not like that. I can't necessarily get them on a call with me like that. So it's different. Does that make sense, you guys? But we got to focus on selling. And so with bold, confident, clear calls to actions, you guys, I literally have another client, actually she's not even a client, she's in my free community, who took my CTA workbook. I'll give it to you guys for free. I have 55 CTAs that I have studied that have all generated over 100 leads each. They've all generated over 100 leads each. She got within 24 hours, like 40 or 50 comments, like 40 or 50 connections, leads from one post because she had a very clear call to action. So I did all of the hard work for you guys. I'll give it to you for free. Just comment CTA and I'll send it your way. But every single day, people should know how to take the next step. Now, I'm not saying that every day you should have a call to action on your post. That is not what I'm saying. Can you say clear if this is clear? Okay. I am not saying that every piece of content has a CTA on it. Comment clear. Does this make sense? Say it. Let me know. Say clear. Okay. Because your lives, we always want to have a CTA on your lives. Okay. We always want to do that because you're actually talking to people and you're leading them to the next step. Now, sometimes, oh my God, my Facebook just did something. I was like freaked out for a second. Okay, cool. CTA Deborah. Yeah, I'll get that to you, girl, and we'll personalize it for you because you're actually a client. So I'll do it for you. With that said, some of your posts need to just have like a question or they need to have like a reason for engagement is still an opportunity for a sale. And that's what you have to wrap your head around is the actual journey of the connection of where you're leading people into the actual conversion process. That's what we need to get sorted for you is your bingeable opportunity. But every day you should be selling something. Now, sometimes we're selling free things rather than paid things. And that's really important to differentiate as well. You're leading them, you're not waiting on them. That is a huge shift you can make in your business is actually leading people. And you need to have the confidence to say, hey, DM me the word ready, comment this, and I'll give you this. Here's the link. Do this now, right? Go here. And maybe you even say like, this is for you if, right? Especially if we got clear on who your client is and like who this is for, who this is not for. This is where you stop inspiring for free and you start converting with more power, okay? Because you're actually leading them down a journey of yeses to actually create a sale. We are in sales creation. We are also earning the sale. We have to earn the sale more than ever before. Like I said, in 2017, we didn't have to earn the sale that much. People just believed us. And we were like fish. We were like, yes, okay, yes. Now we have to earn the sale. All right, let's move on to number 6, which is consistency. And again, if you guys want a picture of this, especially you guys on Instagram, because I know you guys can't see this very well, consistency. This is the C word that everybody hates. One of them, I guess, right? The C word that everybody's always like, Brooke. And they like roll their eyes at me. I'm like, okay, I get it, right? But this is the make it or break it piece. This is the part that most people avoid. Right? So, if I'm being totally honest, it's showing up once is easy. Okay, I did it one time. Yay! Oh no, no one commented. I sent one email and no one replied. Okay. It's easy to do it once, but then we get in our head. We spiral, right? Because it didn't create the connection that we anticipated, right? Or we didn't get the engagement we thought we were going to get, or whatever the case. I have had posts go viral and I posted the same thing and nothing happened. No comments, no, like literally goose egg, zero. So what actually creates results is showing up every single day when no one's clapping, when no one's rooting for you, even when it's quiet. And remember that, especially when you guys do live videos, a lot of you guys are like, okay, well, I'm doing live videos and no one's showing up. There is so much power in a replay. Do not ever underestimate the replay. Yeah. So consistency means actually staying visible even when your content doesn't go viral, when it doesn't work out. Because I'm telling you, when you use the sales system that we're talking about here, and you guys, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give you a whole sales system on the Black Friday success plan. So if you want to come, I'll coach you through it for free. Just comment clients and we'll help you get more clients for Black Friday. I'll do the whole plan with you, coach you through it. So just comment clients and we'll get you in. But you have to stay visible no matter what, okay? Every step of the way. You also need to lead conversations when engagement is low. So we need to get really back into the idea of the connection. So if your engagement is low, that means number 3 is not playing out fully. You need to also repeat your message so much to where it becomes memorable. So like, what are people going to remember about you, about what you said, about what you did, whatever and so forth, right? How do you become memorable? It could be in your story. It could be a phrase that you say, but what do you want to leave people with that they remember you by? Okay. The other thing that you got to get consistent in is selling even when you're feeling like off. Like if we're not feeling on, how could I sell today? What could I do that would feel good? Like how could I encourage myself to go out there and make a next step for someone? Consistency builds a lot of trust, you guys, and it builds a lot of momentum because people see you regularly. Why do you think, you guys, I want you to think real quick about the commercials you see all of the time. What commercial do you see all of the time? And drop it in the comments. So I see, and I don't have regular TV, you guys. I've got like Hulu that has ads, and I've got, I see ads on social media and whatnot. But I tell you what, I see like car insurance commercials all the time. Progressive, State Farm, the little the Gecko, Geico. I see them all the time. Did I forget that I need car insurance? No. Do I have car insurance? Yes. Do I need to buy car insurance? No. You know what else I get is little flyers for credit cards. Like, hey, do you want a new thing? Not necessarily, right? But if someone gave me a good enough deal, would I be interested in maybe moving over? Maybe, right? They keep top of mind. Why do they keep playing the same commercials or come up with new ideas and spend all this money on advertising when we all know we have it and we've already got it with someone? It's the opportunity of when you need it, they're the top of mind person that you're like, oh, you know what? I saw that commercial recently. Maybe I should try that. Maybe I should try that. So how can you stay relevant and memorable and build trust? When you're consistent, people trust that you're always going to be there. And that's huge when we're about to change someone's life. Okay. Most importantly, what consistency does is it brings actually predictable sales. And so you don't need new sales strategies every single week. Hallelujah. Thank God, right? You need to commit to just a simple flow that works, and then do that action step every single day. Whether it's nurturing, it's pitching, it's content, it's connection, if you're doing follow-up, you should have a plan for all of those strategies. The more consistent you are, the faster things are going to compound, and you're going to start to see, wow, this is working really, really well. I'm starting to get paid on a daily basis. This is how one client turns into 10 clients. This is how a 1K turns into $10,000, or how someone has a 10K month and they get that into a 10K day. So clarity one day just won't cut it. Confidence on Monday, but then my confidence is gone on Friday, it's not going to convert. So content once a week will not bring in daily sales. With every C that we've got here, it all requires consistency. This number 16 has to go. Number 6 has to go in all of these pieces. It is in every single piece with consistency. And so without it, none of these, it's almost like a mold. It's like a puzzle piece. They can't stick together. And so I do have a bonus C for you guys though. So if we go to 7 C's instead, and again, if you want a picture of this, just comment picture and I'll send it to you. The bonus C, which we'll put on the side over here, is cash, okay? Because when we do all 6 of these things, we get our 7th C. This is the compounded effect. You guys, we all want more cash flow. Am I right? We want to have an impact. We want to have sales coming through. This is the compounding effect of making this happen. So when the content is right, when the connections are actually genuine, we're being real human beings. You're dropping the phone in the middle of a training and you're like, let's just keep going. We're just rocking it, right? Your CTAs are bold enough. That's when sales start to feel inevitable. And you guys, I want you to feel like sales are inevitable. I want you to be so confident in your plan. Do you guys see my cash? I'm gonna move this over a little bit. So confident in your plan that you understand you don't need a bigger audience. In fact, you guys, that was one of the biggest things I shot myself in the foot for, was having this huge audience. I had 6,000 people in my Facebook group where I couldn't follow up with people. I couldn't go deep. And I'm telling you, a lot of you guys have a big audience right now and you don't have the sales. And that's a problem. You don't need more hours going into your business. You need consistent actions rooted in these 6 C's. And that's how we've started to create 10K days. I just had a 10K day maybe like 3 weeks ago. The day before I lost my account on Facebook, I literally had a 10K day. And I had another client come through the week after, even after losing my account. Well, how is that possible? Number 6. It's possible because of number 6. It's possible because of number 5. It's possible because of number 4. And all of the rest, actually, they just lead into each other. 20K weeks, 6-figure months. Like, it's not from launches. It's a system that works. Lisa said, it's great to have you back. I know, Lisa. I'm so excited. And I can't wait to squeeze you and hug you in a few weeks. It's going to be awesome. So this is the kind of momentum that you want. It's not just once, but it's repeatable. Now, what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to teach you a lot of this practice. One, I'm going to help you build I want to help you for free. I'm going to help you build your Black Friday success plan. Okay. I'm going to tell you exactly what I did to make money while I was on the beach in Mexico last year and how I sold my Black Friday without being totally on. So I will actually show you how to have a Black Friday game plan that's actually successful. We will map out your offer, your strategy, your lead gen plan, your content, what you're going to do to actually sell your Black Friday offer. And then I'll just do it for free, you guys. So if you want to comment clients, CLIENTS, we'll get you locked in. I'm also going to show you, okay, well, here's how we do this for Black Friday, but here's how you would use this on a more consistent basis, okay? How would you actually get consistent clients? Because Black Friday sales are once a year, maybe twice if you utilize the sale for your birthday or I don't know, something else. But that's like a strategy. We're going to talk about a strategy of making cash now and then how you can do it consistently. Does that sound good? Okay, cool. 5 days. You're going to have more aligned leads. We're going to sell with way more clarity, close without the chaos, Just drop clients in the comments and we'll get you inside. We're going to get started next week, I think, next week today. So we're just going to get you primed for your best year yet. Cool. So here's what I did for you guys today. We talked about the 6, but really 7 C's. If you would like a picture of this board, I will send it to you. Just comment picture and I'll get you that. I'll just send it to you in a private DM. And then if you guys want the CTA, I will give you 55 CTAs. It's free. It's a free workbook. I actually have plug and place examples. It's exactly how one of my clients literally just this other day, I can show you a screenshot of it. She had like 50 people comment on her post in 24 hours. So she has all these hot leads of people who are actually interested in what she offers. So if you guys want the CTA framework, just comment CTA and I'll give it to you guys. I have 55 CTAs that have proven that I found online. And then I have like what my takeaways are and then plug and place examples for you to do your own. Cool. You can add that into that because that was part of content that we talked about today. If you want the CTA, Sophia, I'll give you that. Lori, good to see you. We'll lock you in for the Black Friday sale, or not the Black Friday sale, but like how to build your own Black Friday sale. Like, yeah, we'll lock you in. We'll plan the whole thing, and then that's it. Do we have any questions? Picture CTA clients. Let me know if you want it. And I've got you. I'm excited. I am grateful. I'm so grateful to be back we are in action. We are rocking and rolling, and we're feeling good. So I'll give it a moment to see if anybody does have any questions, but if not, we'll close out for the day and I'll reach out with everything that you guys asked for. So Renee said CTA, please. Absolutely. I'll get it for you. No problem. No problem. Lori, we'll get you the CTA workbook. Picking. Did you mean picture? I can send you a picture. Yeah, on Instagram, you guys, it's like all they see is like this and it's backwards. So whatever, I'll send you the picture in a DM so you guys can actually see it. Yeah, the picture. Yeah, no problem, Lori. We'll get it for you. Awesome stuff, you guys. Well, I am so incredibly grateful. I just want to say, like, ugh, having my account be gone, for something that's so out of our hands, just make sure you're really utilizing your lead source in a lot of ways. So it's like a lot of our leads were on we had them on email. We had them on text message. If you guys are not getting phone numbers, get phone numbers, okay? I had people moving over to Telegram so I could coach people for free through the 10K and 30-day plan. And it's good to have it, but I'm telling you, an easy system is going to change your life. And that's what we're going to focus on. Yeah, Deborah said, I'm very happy for you and I'm back. I know, I feel so grateful to be back. We're here. Everything feels right in the world. Well, not everything, but at least the world of Brooke Allison coaching and being here, everything feels at home. I felt like a piece was missing. And I'm just so grateful for everybody's patience and their kindness. And we're still going to be kicking it on Instagram. So we're still going to rock it over there. We might get on TikTok too. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. But we're going to have a hell of a time. I set a brand new goal for myself. And I'd love for you guys to set a goal for yourself. So I set a brand new goal that we are going to really focus on supporting 20 more people through this system. Like, I really want to help 20 more new clients actually hit 10K before the end of this year. Like, why the heck not? Why not? And so that's what we're focused on, and I'm really excited. So I encourage you to set new goals for yourself. Like, there's still so much time this year. I know we don't have a ton of days left, but this year to make massive magic happen. And we're going to get you started with that Black Friday game plan, sales plan. Again, if you guys want to come to the Black Friday sales plan, I'll coach you through the whole thing, the content you need to write, all the things. Go ahead and comment clients, CLIENTS, and I'll teach you how to get clients with your Black Friday plan. Sound good? Sophia said, I'm going to grow my Instagram now. Yeah, I mean, apparently this happens to people all the time where people just, they lose your account. They just take your account away. I don't have any idea. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not sure what happens. Yeah, Deborah said, why not? Yeah, why not? Why not, you guys? Why not? Why not you? If this can happen for anybody else, like, why not you? You are so incredibly, wildly special, and this system works for everyone if you just work it. It works for everyone. I had a client, she's a little bit old on the older side, and I say that because she's not so tech savvy, okay? She's like new to this thing. She's new to building connections in this way. She's always had a connection in person. She literally, with consistency of what I've been telling her to do, she just signed her first client ever. You guys, we all know that first client is the hardest client to sign. Am I right? That's the hardest client to sign. So anyways, now you can just freaking crush it. And I'll leave you with this, you guys. The best time to sign a client is right after you sign a client. So let's get you your first one. Let's get you your second one. Let's get you your 10th one for your Black Friday sale, for your sale for the rest of this year. And then let's make it a consistent basis. Awesome. Deborah said, we are all worthy of success. Yes, we are. I am open and ready to receive. Let's freaking do this. Follow the 6, 7 C's. Let me know how I can support you. And I love you to freaking pieces beyond. And I will see you guys next time, okay?